I wanted to just get some team members together to talk about like what it's like being in esports, especially in college. What has been your experience so far with the Overwatch team?
This is my third year being involved with the esports club, and it's grown a lot. I've been able to see a lot of growth, a lot of new members. Back when I started, we had like maybe 6 or 7 people try out for the Overwatch team. So just to see now that we have 3 teams and even more people like joining friendly games and stuff, it's been an awesome experience just to have all those people around.
I mean, so far, since I'm a sophomore, I haven't been around it too much. I've like really enjoyed it because it's not as like super serious as say like college football or basketball. So
I hate bugs.
Oh, did you see the one that was on the freaking windowsill
At the top.
earlier?
I think it might be the same. Ah! It can fly!
and also like you end up making a lot of friends with other people in different colleges because we're all super close with the Boise State like players, so we like frequently talk to them and hang out with them and see how they're doing.
I've never played in a team setting before, so this is like the first time I've ever played genuine serious Overwatch, so it's really fun. And it's fun like being able to sit in the same room as your teammates and like being able to like turn over and like fist bump them and stuff.
How do you feel like that teammanship is different than playing solo?
It's better because you start to build a bond with the teammates and then you guys start to know each other's moves, whereas like if you're just playing ranked, then like you'll either get flamed or you're flaming somebody else.
This is my 4th year doing esports. I've been playing just Overwatch the whole time, and I've pretty much ranked my way up from like gold up to top 500. And it's been good getting to know people and watching them progress too.
Do you feel like being on a team in Overwatch has helped you do that?
Oh, of course, definitely. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to do it without playing on a team. If your teammates are counting on you like to show up every week, they're going to be a lot more motivated to show up and practice every week.
What has been your experience running the Overwatch side of esports?
And I've been running Overwatch for a while, and it's really rewarding to like, you know, sometimes I'll just log into Discord and I'll see like all 3 teams online, like, just having fun. And like, it's really cool to see all those people brought together.
Do you feel like you've like grown the esports club or like that friendship in the club?
I haven't really personally held any leadership roles or anything like that. I have recommended it to a few different people.
I would say a little bit, especially with here at this club, because I've had a couple of my friends like join and help us out. My brother is a player for us. One of my other friends is coaching us. With like a couple of new players who've joined this year, like with Big or Logan, him and I like became close friends through it, and we've just been like always inviting each other to do other stuff. It's cool seeing it grow, and I think I've definitely helped out a little bit at least.
I mean, I'm not going to say that like I individually grew the club, but it's definitely grown a lot. I think because we have 3 teams this semester. We had like 4 teams last semester, but you used to have barely enough people to fill a team.
I think so, definitely, yeah. Like, I'll stay late a bunch of nights with the Halo guys or some of the Valorant guys, and we'll be talking like hours past closing.
What kind of time commitments or anything, sacrifices, if any, have you made for the club?
There's been times when we've had matches on like, you know, Saturday, Friday, Sunday nights, and you know, sometimes I'd rather be hanging out with friends, but you know, matches are a lot of fun, so never feels like that much of a sacrifice to make it to those.
What are matches like?
They can be a little nerve-wracking, especially as we get into like more serious tournaments. They're usually more fun than they are scary. Even when we lose, I usually have a lot of fun because playing games at a team level is always going to be more fun than playing it alone.
Yeah, Makashima does go really
There
low.
goes the
Bomb goes
self-destruct. It's gonna
out.
find too many people. It's gonna find two of them.
people!
Rose Dog with a huge ult to bring back that fight for Utah State.
My Tuesday and Wednesday nights are now always like filled with stuff, and then also Friday and Sunday. Sometimes it gets a little annoying, like especially since we do 4 as a week for varsity, where like 2 scrimmages and then 2 matches. It does get a little much. Other than that, it really hasn't been like that much of a sacrifice because I already played a lot of video games anyway. So it's like practicing to me is like, it's a lot less of like a chore and it's a lot more fun. It hasn't been like that much I've had to give up. It's been more of just like transitioning into it.
What has been the highlight of your experience so far?
I think just playing public games with like everyone from different teams. We all come together, we have a great time.
There was a team that we beat in the first tournament. They were called Redbirds. The whole team was scholarshiped, and we were the only team to beat them like for the first half of the season. So that felt pretty good, and I kind of talked a little bit trash, which was kind of fun. I just remember like yelling at them like scholarship for what, which was kind of funny. So that was probably like my highlight.
My favorite moment is by far earlier this year. We were in the Blizzard Homecoming tournament for Overwatch, and the way the matches worked for that was you would play one at noon on Saturday and then one at 2:30 on Saturday. And you never knew who we were going to play next until the first round finished. It was our third win in a row. Like we were 3-0 at that point. And we were all like, oh, let's see who our next opponent was. And it was Boise. And we were all just like, oh no, we're just going to lose. Like, this is going to be so bad. And Big was like, never had played them before, knew nothing about them. It's like, nah, I think we can beat them, like dead serious. It was so funny. We ended up losing 3-0 to them, but it was still fun, and we put up a like pretty good fight, like better than a lot of us thought we would.
All right, this is gonna sound really bad, but there's the moment I hit top 500 probably. I didn't stay top 500, but I touched top 500. It was like 3 a.m. in my basement. I drank a Red Bull, and I had to play 50 Overwatch games. I finished my 50th game. I ranked up to like 460 or something. That was probably highlight of my moment.
Do you have anything else that you would like to say about esports or shout out?
I just, there are times when I wish it was bigger. The more people are aware of it, the bigger of a talent pool we have to pull from, the bigger we get, the better we get. So
a lot of the leagues going on right now are blowing up. So if you want to, you should just try it out. Like, there's no reason not to.
Watch me and Cats stream big__Overwatch, and then I think his is flat note Cats. So check us out. We're shooting with webcams now, so it's kind of funny. You can see us do stupid stuff in the background in between games and everything. So
Overwatch is the best game.